best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact, the road-wearing original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact, the homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact, the biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact, the Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Will Steven. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Steven, Darren Young, in an evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Steven gets a little French-Canadian in him. Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match. People are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I have this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart,
Triple H,
X-Pac against Lil Steven in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. It's lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. I don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with Attitude. When you want your beer awesome.
That's right, folks. When you want your beer awesome, you come to Wrestling with Attitude.
That is right. And you know what, JoJo? We won't play that AJ Styles theme.
No worry, I will not play that. I'm on the board this week once again. Of course, I am the Summit. And, of course, joining me wearing his Lucky Girl shirt.
Yeah.
Is Lil Steven.
Happy Seamus Day.
Actually, and we forgot, yesterday was Happy 316 yesterday.
Well, technically, all month is 316, right? Because it is 316. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. Speedy recovery to Neville, indeed, Sean. We'll talk about that later.
We already talked about
we already talked about that.
I'm going to talk about it again.
Well, I mean, we're going to do it on the Raw review anyways.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's get right into it. This week, they were from Pittsburgh, Kurt Angle's hometown. New Day comes out, and I just have to ask, did anybody go ahead and buy their New Day bootios with the T-shirt? You did, didn't you?
Yep. Got the box and everything.
As long as you didn't get unicorn.
Paid $34 for the stupid box.
I tried to order it, my wife said no.
But that one looks a lot better than the writing on a unicorn thing.
I know, it's fine. Anyway, I had to ask. League of Nations come out. Woods pinned Rusev with a roll-up, and then Nations beat up New Day. Woohoo!
Yeah.
So it's been confirmed. They challenged to a match at WrestleMania for the tag titles. It's going to be a 3-on-4 tag team match.
They started Roadblock off the same way.
Yeah.
That was so weird. In 2 days they do that?
Wow. Real fast about Roadblock.
Go ahead. Please.
What?
I don't know. Oh, yep.
No, let's do that one.
Here you go, JoJo.
We got to play the Mario one.
Booty indeed.
Okay, in case you didn't know about this week's rant, it was booty. The show was booty.
Why was it booty, James?
Because I had Jack Swagger on the show. Really? Okay. No, here's my booty-o moment of the week. By the way, we're going to start doing that. They scheduled a live event on the same night as another live event.
Yeah.
Which took all the big rivalries away, which AJ Styles and Kevin Owens had to fight a 30-minute Iron Man match. Because they didn't have enough people.
Oh, well, let's talk about,
So instead of having Jack Swagger on the show,
yeah.
I had to watch Jack Swagger. Who did he fight again? I can't remember. I try to forget.
Chris Jericho. In his hometown of Canada.
And he got booed.
Because he said Canada smells like fish, and I don't want to be there anymore. That's what he said. He said something. He says Canada stinks.
I didn't enjoy the promo that much. I just can't, it's not 1999 anymore.
I know.
I just
Hey, well, no, you want to talk about a rival or a riot here? Bray Wyatt. Let's go to that real quick.
Wait a minute. That's another
Sure.
one. Sami Zayn. Again, I had there's a couple bright moments of the roadblock. Sami Zayn and Stardust. Great match.
Good match.
Very good match. And the world title match. Dean Ambrose and Triple H. Great match.
Phenomenal.
The ending, perfect. I can't. If he didn't win the belt, that's the only way he could lose it.
Yeah.
He went for the elbow. He missed. Got back in the ring. Got hit with the pedigree.
Yeah.
And his foot was underneath. Well, at first he pinned him with dirty deeds, but Ambrose's foot was underneath the ropes.
Yeah.
He jumped out. The elbow missed. Came back in. Got pedigreed.
Love the jump, the elbow jump, by the way. That was awesome.
No, the match was great.
gosh.
Going back to the bad stuff, though, Bray Wyatt, the Wyatts against Lesnar. Okay, Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt was 2-on-1 against Lesnar. Wyatt never got in the ring. I understand he's got a bad back. Don't have him in the damn match.
That was the reason?
That's the reason he did, because supposedly he's dealing with back injuries. Then why is he coming out every week? So I would rather you take the family, take them off the TV for a month, then bring them back before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Well,
he doesn't have a match for WrestleMania anyway, so it doesn't.
Oh,
even
they're
matter.
in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which will be here again.
So what? Braun Strowman's gonna win it?
Why not? Well, who cares who wins it? Nobody. Do you remember who won it last year?
Big Show.
Who won it the year before?
Cesaro.
Okay, I don't remember who won it last year.
Yeah, you do.
I
Because
forgot
you got so pissed about it.
I forgot it already. But anyway, that's our rant today. That's our rant for right now. We might have another one.
Look,
but that was it. Just come on, dude.
it was good for a live
You're supposed
event.
to be the face of fear.
Yeah.
It wasn't good for a live event.
No, I'm saying Roadblock in general for a live event. From the one I went to, I'm sorry, the Holiday Tour live event, that was a better
Well, of
live
course.
event.
You know why? Because we had the Miz wrestling 3 times in one night.
I'd rather have Jack Swagger versus Jericho than watch The Miz wrestle 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry, twice, and then have a dance competition against Mark Henry, and he can't even freaking moonwalk, okay? So don't tell me it was as bad. We've seen worse. We were both there, okay? We have seen worse. So, no offense. Now, do I think they should change the name of Fastlane to Roadblock? Absolutely. I think Roadblock is a better pay-per-view name than Fastlane.
I've got a better one for you. Get rid of both names. Bring back Backlash.
No, because Backlash always had to be after
Or
WrestleMania.
No Way Out.
No Way Out would be great.
Or Elimination Chamber.
No Way Out. I always
Bring back
liked No Way Out.
I know I did too. But, both of these are roadblocks, so it don't matter. Anyway.
Let's just
it
say
was horrible.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre again.
Oh, let's just do
Unforgiven.
extreme.
Yeah.
Extreme Judgment Day.
Extreme Judge.
Yeah, or let's do Cyber Sunday.
Dude, why not? Why not do a Cyber Sunday before freaking WrestleMania?
Listen, marketing guy.
Hey, I got better marketing skills than Vince Russo.
Yeah,
and you
look
can
at the
believe
shirt.
that.
Look at the shirt you got on. Yeah, you got some marketing skills.
I do.
At least I wear a shirt of a winner.
This isn't a winner at all. This is not even.
No, that's Sheamus's shirt or Seamus.
No, this is Hornswoggle. Oh, there's an Irish guy we forgot. Hornswoggle.
That's what we'll do next week. Top 5 Irish wrestlers.
There's only I can only name 3 of them or 4 of them. Really.
Well, there's 5.
That guy does not count. I can't even remember his
midget?
name. No, not Hornswoggle.
Anyway, going back to Raw. Ambrose pulls a crowbar. Oh, Ambrose comes out. Lesnar comes out. Ambrose pulls a crowbar from his jacket. As Lesnar is walking towards the ring. It was a good segment. Then Sin Cara with Kalisto versus Ryback. Was it Rey Mysterio Jr. again? Okay. Ryback wins with shell shock.
He's a little bit more agile than...
Is he? I can't tell.
By the way, I don't like Ryback's shell shock anymore because now I figured out just what it is. It's a Samoan drop. I don't know how I didn't catch that.
You just now figured it
Yeah,
out?
I'm like, wait, hold on. He's doing a Samoan drop as his finisher.
Well, have you noticed that he doesn't walk around anymore, so I guess he's less hungry.
So, but that's the thing. That's what made it cool, that he walked around and he arched him on his back and then dropped him. But now he just Samoan drops him. And it's like, so that's a shell shock? So Roman Reigns does your move every time he comes out.
Right. Then we have Stephanie came out. She introduces Triple H. Triple H gives a great promo. Say what you want. It was a great promo, as he always does. Ziggler comes out. She slaps Ziggler. She books Triple H versus Ziggler. This game, what?
He was responding to what I said about the Samoan drop.
This was actually a good segment, and it really got me buying into Ziggler maybe winning. Just for a match. Because there was a lot of things he could have done with that match after he won the match.
They should have had a stipulation for Triple H, and they didn't. Like, if he won, nothing happened. Like,
so that's what made me think. He doesn't need a stipulation. He's the champ. He's the authority. Where you gonna put him in?
I know, but
you are not going to have him lose before Mania like that. If there's a stipulation.
Well, you could have. You could have had Roman Reigns come out and interfere.
He did. We'll talk about it later. Then we had Sami Zayn versus Miz with Kevin Owens on commentary. Sami wins. And, boy, way to book Sami Zayn against The Miz.
Look, this is the problem.
The Fizz.
It doesn't matter who has that belt, that Intercontinental belt. The Miz will be there.
Why?
Because The Miz still thinks it's 2007. And, yeah, that too. But he thinks
WrestleMania 27.
He thinks it's WrestleMania 27, just a different belt. Okay, he still thinks it's his spotlight. It's his time to shine. It's not.
Put him in a tag team and have him go away.
Absolutely.
Put him and Ziggler together.
Him and Jericho in a tag team right there. There you go.
No. It won't work.
The crappy hair. Crappy hair club.
He already tries to do all Jericho's things anyway. Put him with Ziggler. They can do the Cleveland Steamers. It'd be a perfect fit.
All right, first off, you have to stop saying that. Second off, it is not Tropical Truth, okay? It doesn't work that way.
Tropical Truth would have been a great
Tropical Truth was a great name.
It was a great trend, and they killed it.
I got a feeling that Dolph screw Roman in WrestleMania. I don't know about that yet. I think that is a little bit... I could see Dolph having... I don't see Dolph having anything to do with it. Now, maybe Ambrose, I could see. I could see Ambrose.
Screwing who?
Reigns.
Well, no, we'll talk about when we get to it. We'll talk about some Reigns. Remind me to tell you my thoughts.
Okay, I mean Dolph isn't bad, but
anyway, going back, Sami Zayn. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
League of Nations with Renee Young backstage.
League of Booty.
Then we got Brie and Fox versus Team Bad. Team Bad wins. Social Outcast with a social moment. The reason I skipped the Brie and Fox versus Team Bad, it was bad.
Was it?
But the social moment was good.
It
was all right. Then we got Paige with JoJo. Lana interrupts, and Team Bad interrupts. So now it looks like Lana's with Team Bad. Paige is going to be... The match right now is Paige, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox against Team Bad and Lana. That's going to be a 6-woman tag match. I'm okay with that. You ain't got nothing else for them.
Yeah, I mean, is this how they want to bring Lana into the mix? Like, is she really going to wrestle?
It looks like it. Hey, Maria's wrestling one night. Yeah. Then we have Usos versus Social Outcasts with Dudley's on commentary. The Usos win.
Say what you want, but I love hearing them on comment. I love hearing Bubba.
No,
Ryan.
I do. I love hearing them talk. Bubba is a great talker. I wish they would go ahead and do Bully Ray. That is what we need. We need to bully.
I think they're going to win those tag belts one last time, and then And then I think Devon's going to go away because Devon, he's looking pretty bad in the ring, dude.
It's time to, then we got Ambrose with Mick Foley backstage. Foley gives him a baseball bat and barbed wire.
Perfect for,
Perfect weapon.
And someone told me this, I think this would be a bad move. Somebody said this would be a great guy to be like a referee for that match.
Who, Mick Foley?
Yeah. Here's my only issue with that. They don't need a guest referee for that match.
No.
You need a normal ref because I feel that would steal the spotlight in a way. Like, it would steal it'd be lackluster then because you have too much things going on at once. It just needs to be Lesnar versus Ambrose because it's going to be big.
If you're going to do it, bring out Hardcore Holly. All right.
Oh, yeah, the guy that broke his freaking back. Yeah, because he doesn't have any grudge against Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. Perfect story.
He's probably really bad at Lesnar.
What's your at least remember pay-per-view match of all time? It has to be Lesnar and Bob Holly at SummerSlam. It was Royal Rumble.
That was Royal Rumble.
Oh, my
where
goodness.
He broke his back.
Actually, we'll do that next pay-per-view.
He had to retire because of that. What are you telling?
Scratch our top 5 for Big Boss Man. We'll actually do top 5 least memorable matches at a pay-per-view. Any pay-per-view.
All right, well, the kennel match is on there, but
least memorable.
That one's least memorable to me.
All right. So anyway, moving on from that.
Is that really going to be your top 5 now? Oh, God.
No, we ain't got to do that.
I mean, we can do it.
That's like worse. We'll just stay with the boss man. It's fine. Stay with the boss man.
Stay with the boss.
We keep trying to move the top 5 off the boss man to somebody else.
Yeah, because you're the one coming up with it, telling me, "Oh yeah, the guy doesn't deserve to be in Hall of Fame." I can't think of any moments now.
I said he don't. Look, I love the big boss man, but he don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, he doesn't.
He hasn't been a world champion. Where we'll start Atlanta. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to think. What's the manager's name? Oliver Humperdinck. We'll put you in the Hall of Fame. Just come on. We got to stop allowing the janitor in the Hall of Fame. Dumpster Grossi.
Oh, he's going. I already heard he's 2007 first Hall of Famer ballot.
Repo Man. When's he going?
Oh, first off, Demolition needs to get in before Repo Man.
Me and Sean agree with this. Red Rooster. When are you going in? Terry Taylor, man, come on.
Do you guys really want to see Terry Taylor?
Absolutely. Terry Taylor in WCW was pretty good. Now, the Red Rooster character wasn't that good. It was a horrible gimmick. But if you ask most of these wrestlers who was the influence for them and helped them train, it was Terry Taylor.
Only if Big Show introducts him, then I'm cool with it. As long as he inducts him, I'm cool with it.
Then we had Ziggler versus Triple H. Triple H wins. Roman Reigns comes out to beat up Triple H. He busts Triple H open. Mm-hmm. Surprise, surprise.
And came through the ramp for once.
By the way, I heard that is banned. No more coming through the crowd.
Well, I was watching last night. I was watching the collections, by the way. Horrible. Anyways, I was watching the TLC one, and they had the Battle Royal, and they had Edge and Christian coming out. And you see Edge shove a guy. He shoved a guy because he got in the way. I'm surprised that hasn't happened to Roman Reigns yet, is my concern. I'm surprised, because hasn't he almost gotten in trouble? CM Punk got in trouble with it. They've all gotten in trouble with it. I don't know why he's still doing it. It's not safe right now, in my opinion.
Well, they don't have enough security to do what they're doing, so that's the reason they're coming through the entrance now, which it hasn't stopped anybody from jumping the barrier.
I mean,
they did to Ambrose.
They did it to Ambrose, yeah.
But going back to the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and somebody else was talking earlier. I could see Roman. Now I want Roman Reigns to lose. I want Roman Reigns to lose. And then the next night on Raw, you turn him heel. I can't beat you. I'll join you. He backstabs Ambrose. Let Ambrose somehow get the number one contender. Let Ambrose be the next person in line to fight Triple H. Because they're going to fight again.
Yeah.
Let them fight each other. Have Roman Reigns turn heel and backstab Ambrose and go heel. That is the only way you're going to save this guy's career. I'm telling you. Because you don't push him as a face, and he's going to drown. He's drowning now. People hate him. I mean, listen to the crowd.
Roman? Yeah.
Listen to the crowd Monday night. Boo. And he just made his return.
Yeah.
3 weeks before WrestleMania, and they're booing him out the door.
They don't like him, dude.
No, because he's being force-fed down your throats.
Yeah.
And you can't. He lost. The problem with him, he got in a rivalry with the Big Show and Kane when you separated him from the Shield. That is not growth. And I love the Big Show and Kane, but they don't need these younger guys to get over.
Well, I also think, and JoJo, I'm sorry, I think the whole Daniel Bryan thing screwed him too. Because when Daniel Bryan came back, they all wanted Daniel Bryan to win that.
No, and that's
to
part
get that
of
championship.
It. That's part of it. I mean, they want Daniel Bryan to be in the main event.
And they got mad that he wasn't allowed to be in the main event. And it's like, no offense, but I mean, Roman Reigns deserved it, in my opinion.
He deserves it this year. He deserves it this year because he's had the best year of any of the guys.
Well, no, I'm not saying anything on that, JoJo.
What?
Well, he's at WTF. I mean, I'm not saying anything against Bryan. Bryan deserved it. But I think Bryan, it's just he got back right then. I think it was good with them just putting him in the Intercontinental Championship at the time, as I felt like if he was still healthy, he would have got that belt by SummerSlam. We all know that.
The biggest problem to Roman Reigns that has happened, Seth Rollins got hurt.
Yes. If Seth Rollins
got hurt, then you put Roman Reigns, no offense, out of the whole Shield family, he got screwed the most out of the three.
Yeah.
Okay? Ambrose got better storylines. Take that back. If you compare Ambrose to Reigns, they've had the exact same storylines. But who has shined? Ambrose, not Reigns. Look at the storylines. Same, the Big Show and Kane. Who had better matches? Who had better rivalries? It was Ambrose.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So
he had a rivalry with
who's the third best of the Shield? I don't care what anybody says. Roman Reigns is the third best of the Shield.
Well, yeah, he always
to this
was.
Point.
To me, it was always Ambrose. To me, it was always Ambrose was first.
Nah.
At the beginning, he was.
Well, it's Rollins and Ambrose, but they have done a poor job of building Reigns to me. Mm-hmm. And he should have been a heel first. He should have stayed a heel instead of make him the ultimate babyface and push him down your throat.
What if you had him turn on the Shield instead of Rollins?
It was the perfect time for Rollins to do that. I'm talking about you could have done this at the Royal Rumble. I've been screaming Roman Reigns to turn heel for 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not ready for that babyface moment.
No, you're right. I mean, he's not ready for it.
What has almost every superstar done? They have started out as a heel and then gone babyface.
Yeah.
Stone Cold started out a heel, went babyface. After he got over, just saying.
What if they reunite the Shield, Sean? I mean,
at some point they need to.
At some point, yeah, but right now it would be horrible.
I would do it when you build Bray Wyatt up. You got to give Bray Wyatt should have already got the world title.
Yeah.
He should beat John Cena 2 years ago, but that's another story.
Well, yeah, if Triple H wins at WrestleMania, Seth will be a babyface. But, I mean, I think he's going to come back as a babyface at first anyways, because most people, when they return, come back as babyface. Some do. Not all.
Do you know the crowd reaction when he comes back?
Oh, it's going to be
It is
big.
going to blow so you could bring him back to the babyface.
Yeah.
I still don't think you do, because he's such a good heel.
You did it to Triple H when he was one of the top heels
But Triple
at
H
the
is a different
time.
story. I'm not comparing Triple H to Seth Rollins.
I am.
I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. Triple H was made already.
Well, no, I'm talking like 2002, though. Yeah. No, I mean like when he was still kind of working that ladder.
Working that ladder.
He was working that ladder, my friend.
Jackie is the next Hall of Fame person. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Finally, we got somebody in the Hall of Fame that needs to be in the Hall.
What do you guys think about Jacqueline getting the Hall of Fame? I want to know your guys' opinion. I mean, I have nothing wrong with it. I think she should have been up there with Trish and Lita anyways a year ago.
She ain't with Trish and Lita, but she's up.
No,
near
but she's there. Like out
She's
of the
next-
5,
Yeah.
she's there. Out of that time period, it's them, her, and Ivory, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Ivory's
Ivory's
not
up there.
even
Molly
there
Holly.
yet. No.
Then R-Truth and Goldust backstage, another segment. R-Truth trying to get him in. And by the way, it has been announced the Dudley Boys against the Usos, and supposedly they're going to try to put Golden Truth in the debut with the Usos and Dudleys in a 6-man. Or three-way battle. I'm okay with that. I mean, what else you going to do with them?
I just want to see Golden Truth.
Then we got Jericho versus Neville. Jericho talks. I fell asleep. Neville wins by DQ after he broke his ankle.
Yeah.
AJ Styles comes out to save Neville. Unfortunately, we won't get Styles and Jericho at WrestleMania. And if you remember correctly, the last time Jericho put somebody over at WrestleMania, it was Fandango.
Yeah. And that worked out so well.
But Styles is different, dude. Styles is made already.
He will.
Then we got Vince comes out in the Bonehead segment of the night.
Bonehead?
Yes.
Bonehead?
The schmuck. Vince comes out. Vince says Undertaker is his instrument of destruction, which I still don't understand. Taker comes out. Shane comes out. He pushed Shane into Taker, and Taker chokeslams Shane. Shane McMahon screwed up during the segment, in case you didn't notice.
Oh, I noticed.
Did you?
Oh, the crowd noticed too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you hear it, dude.
The crowd even they were very, they got very frustrated with that. I could hear. They got very mad at it. And
Shane did say, "You're going to hit me. I'm going to miss." That's what he actually said. He sent a tweet out today. I think I need to rethink this strategy, promo problems. He's even more terrifying up close, talking about Undertaker. So, listen. Shane is rusty. We knew this was going to happen. What?
Sean, AJ Styles and R-Truth as a tag team, the Phenomenal Truth.
Stop making the names up. That's my job. No, that is pretty good.
That's a really good name, though.
The Phenomenal Truth. I got one better. Let's make it a 6-man. The Phenomenal Golden Truth.
Now, where did you hear that, JoJo?
What?
CM Punk rumors at WrestleMania.
That's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
I don't think this year. Maybe sometime.
Yeah.
I don't think this year. But anyway, going on from that. So what do you think about... listen, anyone that thinks the Shane McMahon and Undertaker match is going to be a 5-star match, you're crazy. It's not going to even be a 4-star. It might be a 3-star match.
Yeah. No, they're still talking about the CM Punk thing. Sean said he bought a ticket. Anyways.
I'm there. I hope he shows up. I'll be there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
2 weeks away.
I mean, so I'm not mad about the promo. I get it. Shane McMahon's rusty. I have nothing wrong with that. You've been away for 6-7 years of the WWE, and you haven't been doing anything wrestling related. Of course you're rusty. I get it. But I have nothing wrong with it. I have nothing wrong with the promo. You knew it was going to happen. I want them to get the rustiness out of the way before the match.
But you don't.
So
you have to stop saying this is going to be. I can't wait how great of a match this is going to be. It's not going to be a great match. It might be okay. It might be good.
Look,
it's not going to be a great one.
The match is not. The match is not even the best part of this whole thing.
The entrance.
The outcome is my biggest fear. Like, what happens? Is this when The Undertaker retires? Or does Shane McMahon, is he back? What is going on?
But here's what the problem is. We still don't know what the story is.
No.
We don't know why The Undertaker is fighting for Vince.
Yeah.
He never fought for Vince, except when Shane was already turned heel back with the Ministry of Darkness.
Maybe we're bringing back the Ministry of Darkness.
No, but what are we going to do? I mean, Shane, seriously, I don't understand. I'm still scratching my head. They still haven't addressed that.
No.
And we're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania.
It's just because of the whole wrench in the plan. It was supposed to be John Cena versus The Undertaker, and I think they just got hit. They just got hit too quick, and they didn't.
I understand you have injuries. I understand John Cena ain't there. But are you telling me I can't come up with a better storyline than you? I mean, I'm fine doing Shane McMahon, but where's the writing staff saying, okay, let's come out and have Undertaker actually say why he's fighting for Vince? Why are you fighting for Vince? Then you come out and you're trying to choke slam Vince.
Yeah, so why?
Where's that story? We still ain't read it yet. What?
Sting is not going to return to screw over Undertaker. That's not going to happen.
Oh, that was another goodbye. Sting is officially saying that he's going to announce his retirement at WrestleMania. He still might screw over. I think the best thing to do is have Seth Rollins screw over Undertaker. Then you give the company to Shane. If you're turning him face, why not? Why not?
I say that, or John Cena comes back and screws over The Undertaker.
Well, you could do that too. But
He could, but
why would he help? Well, I mean, I know why he would help Undertaker. That would be fine.
Yeah.
Now, John Cena said he wasn't wrestling at WrestleMania. No, and supposedly there's going to be a guest referee. We'll see. But we're a week away after next week, right?
Yeah,
and we don't know
we still know nothing.
If you don't do a guest referee, you would have done it this past week.
Yeah.
So there's no intrigue. I just, they got a lot of things they need to work out before Mania.
Yeah, and I really do believe that this Roadblock really messed it up. Roadblock should have been at the beginning of the month, not at the end of the month. Or middle of the month, really.
The Wyatts could come out and cost Undertaker the match. I could see that too. But
I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, though. I don't want to see it either. The guest referee, some other news stories. In case you didn't hear the music earlier, Drew Galloway is the new TNA World Champion. Woo! Drew Galloway. In case you don't know, Drew McIntyre. The guest referee has been dropped from the Triple H Roman Reigns match. They're not doing a special guest referee. And
they were thinking about doing one?
Yes, they were.
Stupid.
They were thinking about doing it. No, I can understand if they were going to do it with somebody. Hell, put Seth Rollins as the guest referee.
I've been thinking about that too, JoJo. JoJo was saying, what about if Vince screws Taker? I could see it.
I could see that, but...
Possibility.
But all this build-up, you're kind of, you're not my son, this and that.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you do that, it would make no sense.
Now, you could do it and then have... I wish David Arquette. I mean, I'm trying to get him in the Hall of Fame, dude.
He just shows up out of nowhere.
In case you don't know, another quick Hall of Fame news. Our next Hall of Fame member, wait for it, is going to be Snoop Double OG.
D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
For shizzle.
Snoop Dogg is the 2 times he's ever been on Raw, he will be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, what? He screws over The Undertaker, then he gets announced that he's in Hall of Fame?
Right.
Perfect, Sean. Perfect way to put Arquette in there.
But anyway, moving on to some other news I want to talk about real fast. If you've not seen the NXT lineup yet going to Takeover Dallas, oh my goodness. You got Baron Corbin against A-Double Austin Aries. You got Finn Balor against Samoa Joe for the world title, the NXT title. You got Bayley against Asuka. That's going to be a great match.
I cannot wait for that match.
You got Nakamura against Sami Zayn. That's going to be a great match. You got Willing and Gable, the American Alphas, against the Revival. That is going to be a hell of a tag team match.
American Alphas is what they're calling them.
They're called American Alpha. Hey, I'm fine with that. That's great.
Sure.
But that is going to be a great match. That card, if you look at WrestleMania, there's maybe 4 matches that stand out.
Not even.
2 that's going to be really good. I think the other 2 I think is going to be okay, maybe good.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them we'll forget.
Yeah. No, I think NXT is going to steal the show. I really do. I think NXT is going to be the stuff we remember. And this is why I think NXT should be a part of WrestleMania, and it's not. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't believe they need a rival. I think it should be, like, part of... Bring them up, man. Because I'm telling you, these are going to be the showstopper matches. All of those matches are going to be amazing. So...
Yeah. So that's all our wrestling news. We'll go into it's that time for what ifs.
Oh, is it?
Too dirty to clean my act.
There you go. I know you
Gets
sing it.
better every time. It's like wine. It gets better with age.
And the unmasked Kane screws over it. Sean, I got a video for you to watch. Watch the trailer for Countdown, starring Dolph Ziggler. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Kane's in it. He plays the sheriff. It's great. Glenn Jacobs. Anyway, this week's Wrestling What If, we didn't do this before. I know we didn't. And maybe we touched on it a little bit, but we want to ask it. What if the Fabulous Freebirds got a push in WWE during the Attitude Era?
Yeah, we did touch on it.
We didn't talk on that. Did we talk on it, really?
No, I kind
I'm-
of said that would have been amazing if he was like...
I just want to say, could you imagine? Watch Thunder in Paradise. I've seen it. It's all right.
I've never seen it, actually.
Really? You ain't seen Thunder in Paradise?
I've never seen Thunder
You
in
never saw the
Paradise.
show?
No.
It's actually a TV show, too.
Is it? Is
They
it on
made a movie.
Netflix?
You might, probably not. Probably
Is it
not.
that
It's
bad?
not. It's that bad. It was on TNT for a summer, and then they canceled it. Can you imagine the Fabulous Freebirds during the Attitude Era?
Well, yeah. Could you imagine them versus the Hart Foundation versus, also versus the Nation of Domination versus DX?
Well, no, you talking about the sex and the videos and everything they did. Could you imagine DX against Fabulous Freebirds? DX against Fabulous Freebirds. Because it's basically what DX was. A form of that.
I mean, the New Age Outlaws versus the Fabulous Freebirds for those titles.
Well, no, you could have done Terry Gordy and Buddy Rogers against the New Age Outlaws.
And like Triple H.
And versus Spirit Squad.
That's way later.
And then you
Thank
could have done Triple H against Michael P.S. Hayes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just
But
saying,
I think they would have
that's
been
one of the
way
biggest what
past
ifs
their
ever.
prime, though. That's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
talking about in their, say, the fancy matchup where you could put them in their prime against the. I'm talking about if they were in their prime, in their 30s, maybe almost 40, 20-30s, I guess. Could you imagine them in their prime against DX?
Oh, my God, it would have been great.
The story would have been great. Everything would have been great in that.
I mean, because they would have been just like the Road Warriors at that time, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, that would have been a great.
I mean, they still would have been great in the Attitude Era, even if you had them in the just for the entertainment value.
Right,
itself.
that's what I'm saying. Shawn Michaels against. Think about Shawn Michaels against Michael P.S. Hayes.
So basically, if you're telling me if Michael P.S. Hayes, instead of going to WCW, got a push in WWE in the early 90s, think about that. If the Freebirds went to WWE.
But it was too early. It was too early, remember? WWE was still doing the gimmick stuff. They didn't really start pushing the envelope until 95.
Yeah, but like WrestleMania 10, like Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon, it would have been, the Fabulous Freebirds would have fit. I really think they would.
It would have been better 95 on.
Yeah.
Not early 90s. I'm talking about night because they really. Shawn Michaels pushed it a little bit with Sexy Boy, but
not
the Freebirds are rated R. Okay, you don't put them in a PG era.
That's why they would never work today.
Right,
They would
but
never.
back in the Attitude Era, oh my goodness,
They would have been amazing.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. That would have been when I would love to see the Fabulous Freebirds against DX. That would be amazing. But anyway, that's this week's What If.
That's a good one.
Versus Razor Ramon 1-2-3 Kid. Your mind's freaking out, Jitto. Yeah, mine too. Just imagine.
It would be great. It would be. I mean,
because you would have had the New Age Outlaws against them. You could have done different things.
yeah, the Headbangers versus them. Or no, I'm kidding. No, but like even like Nation of Domination, just any of that stuff. I mean, think about it. They would have been complete baby faces at the time.
Right.
I mean, hell. I mean, even in that time. I mean, in like Stone Cold and The Rock. I mean, just putting all of that together would have been amazing.
I absolutely agree with you on that.
I mean, I've said the same thing. Like the one that I've always talked about, if the Bulldogs were in the Attitude Era. If you had Dynamite Kid.
Rated RKO.
Dynamite Kid. No, but I mean, like Dynamite Kid and British Bulldog in the Attitude Era. Think of how big that would have been. Think of like evolving them into, that edgier side of wrestling. I think it would have been awesome.
The rated R?
Yeah,
okay.
The rated R.
I agree with you. Let's move on to This Week in Wrestling History. Back in 2002, Hogan and The Rock had their match at WrestleMania 18 in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, yeah? Roadblock was just in Toronto, Canada.
It was a roadblock. Do you guys think Stone Cold still has one more match in him?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to say no, and the reason is he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Here's why. Is because when he's the type of guy, when he steps away, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. Now, he might do comic appearances, now the podcast. That's different. He's not wrestling another match. He's making a lot of money off his redneck skull challenge, whatever. The thing Broken Skull Ranch. Yeah. He's doing a lot of other things off on the side. He's got a movie coming out, Expendables 3. He's going to be in the movie again.
You mean 4?
4. Excuse me. Expendables 4. Even though he died in the first one, he's coming back.
Also on this date in 1984, Clubber Lang beats Rocky in Rocky 3. Why?
Sean kills my This Week's in Wrestling.
Was it really during this time?
let me give a shout out to Iron Sheik. He was born in Tehran, Iran in 1943 this week. Happy birthday.
Tehran?
Yeah, Tehran. Santino Marella was born in Ontario. Okay, I got a bone to pick. You are from Ontario and you say you're from Italy?
Yeah.
Really? I thought he was from Italy, really.
Did you never see Swerved?
No, I don't watch Swerved.
Okay, so there's one episode in Swerve where he gives a fan, the first episode I think it is, gives the fan a trophy, and the trophy the fan breaks the trophy, and it's not his fault. Another guy comes in and breaks it.
I saw that.
And he goes, I'm going to lose my job. Like, all of a sudden he loses his accent out of nowhere.
I didn't pay attention.
And I was like, are you kidding me?
I
knew it for the longest time, man. I knew it was a fake. I knew it was a scam.
All right.
But
March
he's from
14th,
Ontario?
Yeah, 2004. That's news. Yeah, it's news to me. 2004, WWE held WrestleMania 20 in New York City. One of the best ones ever. Eddie Guerrero defended the WWE title against Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit beat Triple H and Shawn Michaels to capture the World Heavyweight
Heck of a
title.
match.
And you had Christian versus Jericho, and Trish turned.
Just like Kofi lost his accent.
Right, yeah. TNA held Destination X at the Impact Zone. Sting defended the TNA title against Kurt Angle, 2009. 1994, March 16th, here you go. 2/3 of Mick Foley's right ear was severed when he became entangled in the ropes during a match against Big Van Vader in Germany.
Yep.
In case you didn't know that.
Whew. Try watching that as a kid.
course,
Scars you.
1956, Rick Martel was born in Quebec City, Quebec.
Quebec City, Quebec.
March 18th, the worst pay-per-view ever that we tried to forget. WCW held its last pay-per-view event, Greed, in Jacksonville, Florida. In the main event was Scott Steiner defending the WCW title against DDP. Yes, we tried to forget that.
Such a great match.
March 18th, WWE Saturday Night's main event returned.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they would still have it.
I'm surprised they don't.
1983, Evan Bourne was born this week. Born.
Evan Bourne was born.
AJ Lee was born this week.
Oh, I bet she was.
In Union City, New Jersey. Let's see some other news. And Sting was actually born in Omaha, Nebraska. You ain't from Vincent. Really? You not from California?
Wait,
Nebraska?
hold on.
He's from
I
Nebraska.
thought he was from Canada.
No, he's
Because
from
he's
Nebraska.
in the Canadian Connections.
1994 at WrestleMania 10 in New York, Bret Hart beat Yokozuna for WWF title. 1995, March 20th, Big John Studd passed away at age 47. Some sad news.
Very sad.
Yes. Anything else?
No, I think that about wraps up. That about
He
wraps
was
it.
born in a hospital. Yes, he was.
I thought he was born in a hospital. Yeah, in Canada.
All right. Well, you got anything?
Nope, I'm
All right.
good.
Well, we are at the end of the show. See us next week. Have a great week. And follow us on Twitter, WWA Show. My sidekick's not saying any of this. Listen to us on Facebook. Listen to us on Stitcher, Spreaker, and iTunes. See you later.
Yeah.
You came to me in a dream last night. You were standing in a brilliant light. 1 minute here, but the next you were gone. I thought you could stay, but I was so wrong.